Hello my friends! Today let's make these savory and oh so delicious mushroom tofu lettuce wraps. The ingredients and instructions can be found in the description below. You want to use firm or extra firm tofu because the softer kind has a higher water content, and too much water in the tofu can cause the end product to be too watery. So we want to get out as much water from the tofu that we can before cooking. This is the method that works best for me. I'm going to slice the tofu horizontally. Place the slices on a few layers of paper towels and microwave for 1 minute. Remove and pat dry, then microwave for 1 minute longer. Ta-da! Now we can move on to prepping our veggies. I'm using portobello mushroom, but you could use any type of mushroom that you like, such as cremini, button, or shiitake. Mushrooms are often cited as being a good source of vitamin D, but the vitamin D content in mushrooms can vary widely, from nearly nothing to quite impressive amounts. It is exposure to UV light or sunlight that enables mushrooms to make vitamin D, similar to the way we make vitamin D in our skin when exposed to sunlight. Most of the commercially grown mushrooms in the US are grown in darkness and therefore have little to zero vitamin D. Although some companies are now exposing their mushrooms to UV light in order to increase the vitamin D, there really aren't a ton of nutritional sources of vitamin D, and the main way we typically get it is through UV radiation from the sun. Vitamin D deficiency is extremely common in the US, affecting approximately 42% of the US population. And vitamin D is so important. It is a fat-soluble vitamin, but it works as a steroid hormone that controls over 1,000 genes and has been shown to regulate the aging process. Ask your healthcare provider about checking your vitamin D levels, because if you are deficient or not at optimal levels, taking a vitamin D supplement would be necessary. I mentioned in the tofu watercress salad video, I'll link that video here, that I've never eaten so many carrots since getting this veggie peeler / julienne tool. I absolutely love it, and I'll link it below if you would like one too. Or use your awesome knife skills to do a julienne cut. Carrots are an excellent source of beta-carotene. In our body, beta-carotene is converted into vitamin A, and we need vitamin A for good vision and eye health and for a strong immune system and healthy skin. But beta-carotene also acts as a powerful antioxidant and may lower the risk of heart disease and cancer. For the sauce, I'm combining rice vinegar, hoisin sauce, shoyu, sesame seed oil, Sriracha, and grated garlic and ginger. I keep the ginger in the freezer, which allows me to easily grate it. I find this a lot easier than chopping and dicing it. Next, I'm going to heat a large non-stick pan to medium heat and drizzle in some olive oil. Add the tofu and use a wooden spoon to break it apart into small pieces. And then allow the tofu to cook for 5 to 7 minutes, stirring occasionally until it's lightly browned. Once the tofu has achieved a light brown color, I'm going to add a little more olive oil to the pan, then add the portobello mushroom, and allow those to cook for a few more minutes until tender. Then add the carrots, 3/4 of the green onions, and the sauce. And then I'm just gonna let this cook for a few more minutes to let all those flavors get absorbed. Spoon this delicious mixture into your favorite leafy green, wrap it up, and enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. As always, wishing you health and happiness. Aloha.